there saying active airfield, danger, keep off. And we always wondered why there was a windsock down here, and that's obviously why. So, you learn something every day. There we go. Incidentally, there was a man on there chucking balls. My husband's waiting for me. So I'm trying to catch up. I take all these little interesting things for you to see? So, there's the windsock. And proof of the pudding is, I don't know if you can see, I'm just trying to show you. They see? Runway. Wow. How interesting is that? Windsock, husband, close up of said aircraft. So Jamie's going to tell you the story of when he went on a plane similar to that, when he went over to Guernsey.
Well, the story goes is that they used to have the inter-island Guernsey to Jersey years ago, up until recently. They used to have the little planes that you could literally touch the captain, and they were they were actually called Little Fokkers because they were from the German army.
How do you spell that?
F-O-C. Yeah.
F-O-C-C.
Yeah, it's a Fokker. It's a Fokker as opposed to
the other.
A different plane.
Yeah. Okay, there you go, see?
All right.
Yeah. Did you enjoy your flight on that?
No, it was
Fokker?
scary because you get off the runway and you drop down. But yeah, I think they were ex-World War II spotting planes, to be fair.
There we are. We've got one on our doorstep. Yeah. Press the right button this time. We've just heard rumbling. So we think, possibly, we're going to get a takeoff. So I'll just show you.
A takeaway?
No, not a takeaway, a takeoff.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh. Yes! How exciting is that? We have had the most wonderful day with Julie and Mark from We're on the Move, and the dogs met their dogs and they've come home and have not moved from this position since about 3 o'clock this afternoon. And we've just been observing them dreaming, and of course because I'm filming them you won't see it, but Mia has just been running in a field and Elsa's been trying to chew something on it. Snarly. Quite funny to watch. And here's our other trooper who's saying it's time to go out.
Uncle Snort Pants.
Because it's time for bed and he wants his treat. So with that, we'll catch up with you in the morning. Hubby's been doing a bit of painting. We've got a bit of contrast now. We've got black dollies, one there and one there. Although we have black splodges around the edge, he assures me that that's going to be cleaned up later. And this will be black, not grey, once we get the pram cover back on, which will be this weekend, by this weekend we hope. And then we'll have a bit of contrast. So we've just come back from afternoon dog walk and Ruffy's got something wrong with his ear. So we came back and I was outside and I came inside and there was drops of blood on the floor and basically it was coming from his ear. So we've put a plaster on, or 2 plasters. I obviously applied pressure to the scene first of all. He seems none the worse for wear and we've stopped the bleeding, I think. So I'll keep an eye on it, won't take it off till tomorrow, and hopefully, we think what's happened is that Elsa was playing. Let me move that chair for you, sweet pants. There you go. We think that Elsa was playing with him and may have been a little bit bitey with his ear. Anyway, he's my poorly boy this afternoon. On your wrath. But he doesn't look too disturbed by it.
Wow.
Go for it.
Second time.
That's what my husband does when I take the dogs out for a walk. Smart for work. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Tuesday afternoon and I'm up at a rather cool and windy Ramway Hill this afternoon. Rather amusingly, my husband just interrupted me with wanting to have a chat. Anyway, we're up here at Ramway and I've just been having a conversation with my son who has COVID, him and his girlie and granddaughter Evie. However, they're about day 7 now and very luckily it seems he's been double jabbed and Natalie's been single jabbed and Evie of course is complete novice to this horrible virus. But the good news is they are, as I said, day 7 and things are picking up, so hopefully they're through the worst and they've just felt really rough. And the worst thing was that Elliot said he can't smell or taste anything, but other than that, of course, they've had to stay confined to the flat. And I'm due up to go and see them next week, but it'll be well after their quarantine's ended, and he's going to anti-bac the whole place and make it all ship-shape for Granny to come up. And that's the score really. This wood still looks so lush and green. I don't know for how much longer because of course we're edging on autumn now, although it's been feeling a bit like autumn for the whole of the summer, but there we are. And I think Jamie and I, as far as cruising is concerned, we'll probably leave the marina for a cruise to go and see Julie and Mark from We're on the Move, and they're around Bedouin-ish. So we will probably go then when the kids have gone back to school and hopefully the canals aren't quite so busy. Come Pop, good girl, come on, good girl. So my keep fit regime has improved and I'm following a YouTube channel called Grow with Joe. I don't know if any of you have followed it, but it's more one for old grannies like me. It's a step routine that basically burns calories and fat burning. So I'm feeling the effects of it, i.e. I'm quite stiff on my legs and everything else, but as another presenter says, it's change juice, which is good. And hopefully there'll be a different me emerging. My hair's growing slightly, but it's still very short, and I think my husband would rather it be a bit longer. However, we shall see. It is remarkably easy to look after on the boat, and I can wear these turban-y things if I want a bit more glamour. So quite like having two personalities, really. I've also got a bit of a thing for boiler suits at the moment. I think it's probably the turban-y look. And I was walking in Morrison's doing some shopping the other day, and a lady knocked me on the shoulder. I'd never met her before in my life, and she said, "You look like a 1940s land girl," and I quite like that, actually. So I'm now looking for vintage boiler suits, preferably second-hand, because a lady of retirement does not have much means, but going to be looking for that sort of look, I think, for a bit. And it suits the boat, practical and comfortable, which I'm sure you'll agree is much more the way you want to feel when you're a little bit older. I think negotiating these branches is a little bit like when you're on the cut and you're trying to duck the branches so that you don't get smashed in the face with 100 million leaves and sticks and stuff. A bit like, I don't think you can see actually, that one there. But anyhow, really, really badly want to go cruising now. So let's hope that the gods are with us. The problem is that we only really get the weekends to go cruising because Jamie, of course, works. And if we've got other things on, like this weekend, we've got the Crick Boat Show on Sunday. Hope you're all going to be there. And we've got, he's getting some more of his tattoo done, which I'll comment on when he's had it done on the Saturday. And on Friday night, we're going over to Salisbury to see Jamie's family. So it's all happening. And once that dies down, we'll have a little bit more time to go out and explore the lovely Kennet and Avon countryside, which we're really looking forward to. Good afternoon, everybody, and been a bit busy this afternoon. A couple more painting jobs. We spoke about the dollies, which I showed you earlier, and I've managed to draw around the edge. I'll show you, and give them quite a good finish, I hope. That's one, and that's the other. And while we have black paint out, take you too close. Remember, it was white before. I'll show you the other side so we can compare. That's the before, but I'm not doing that side because that's canal side. So I'll do that when we turn the boat round. So tonight in the kitchen we are cooking aromatic beef pilau, and these are all the ingredients. So we've got onions, we've got Rogan Josh paste, we've got, that's my gin, we've got mango chutney, we've got tomatoes, fresh coriander, beans, basmati rice, chili flakes and beef stock paste. So let's hope I can create something delicious with a bit of HelloFresh. However, I have just turned it over. Not good for diets because it says per portion 705 calories, which is a little more than I was planning on. However, I'll just eat less and won't have the mango chutney. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning and we're witnessing some essential maintenance on our white horse. They've got the, I think they're strimming and cutting and all sorts. It's all happening over here in Devizes. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Wednesday afternoon and we're currently on afternoon walkies. And the good news is that Sarah is re-erecting our pram cover on the back of the boat. So I've just helped her put the main part of it up. I'm sure it'll take us several practices before we get it completely right, but the good news is it's back on and hopefully it will get easier and easier the more we take it up and down. So, good afternoon everybody. We have our cover back, which is rather marvellous. Sarah fixed it, the end result today, and I have my room back. Here we are. This is empty, obviously at the moment, and that's with one side down and one side up. We just need to sort out apparently if you get a broom handle and roll that up, that will take the tension off the sides when we don't want them up. So we are almost there. So I'm going to move back the table and chairs and other bits and pieces to make this another living area. So I'm really pleased with that. Good morning everybody. It is, what day are we today, darling? Thursday. It is Thursday and we are on the site of the airfield, but the other side, and they've just cut or just harvested. I'm not quite sure what the crop was on this side. Answers on a postcard. And it's quite warm, it's 13 degrees. Doggies are good. We put a harness on Elsa because yesterday she's got this little head thing where she shakes her head, or it involuntarily shakes from side to side just occasionally. I've looked it up and it looks like it could be something that's congenital. But anyway, so we've put a harness on her today so that if we have to tug her in any way, we can do it through her body, which should be easier on her neck. They're chasing birds in the field.
That's a kestrel hawk she's chasing.
Do you think?
Yeah, but what it could do is turn around and take her juicy eyeballs out.
I don't think so, love. And Jamie's removed the lid, taken the lid off because we're going to paint that black. And here it is, all ready to be sanded and painted. So we just had an argument about Jamie taking it outside to sand it, but he's decided he's going to use hand sanding and it's inside. So I said, right, the deal is he clears up afterwards. Okay, so husband's now decided that it needs to go outside because he's going to hand sand, not hand sand it, he's going to machine sand it. So here it is. Incidentally, there were a few choice words when this happened.
On your end, arsewipe.
So it's Thursday lunchtime and I'm having lunch with my mummy. So I'll catch you later. Good morning everybody, happy Friday. Here we are at the end of the week and I've just come down to our new favourite place and we're walking the dogs, or I'm walking the dogs. Jamie's gone off to work and we are out tonight. Jamie's having his tattoos done on Saturday and on Sunday we're at the Crick Boat Show, so I'll take some footage of that if I can. And we're also boat related. We are, as I showed yesterday, we are finishing the hatch on the stern of the boat, which was the last thing to be painted apart from the other side of it. I've got to do the portobello sign the other side. And we are almost there. And then hopefully we can enjoy it a little bit and go out on the cut And we're planning to do that, as I mentioned before, in September time. So the other thing I thought might be handy for anybody who's thinking of buying a boat and what we've done to ours, I thought I may do a special of Jamie and I doing a roundup of what we've done and, if we can, costings, etc. And if you'd like that, please let me know in the comments. And please let me know your favourite bits of these videos that I do as well, which is always handy to know what people like and what they would like to see more of. So if you could do that, that would be brilliant. And if you like our videos, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because it gives a little bit of standing amongst the biggies and gets me growing a bit faster. And if you'd like to help me with equipment and bits and bobs, there is a link which is called Buy Me a Coffee. I'll leave a link, and if any of you are so inclined, pop something on there, and I'll be able to get more equipment and better phones, better cameras, better microphones and all that sort of stuff, because I have to say I really enjoy doing these, and most of the time I do it for my own pleasure. My husband is brilliant, but I'm the one who likes it more. It's my hobby and I'd like to grow it if possible. So hope you've enjoyed this particular video, and I'll catch you soon.